Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. And this one I was watching Good Morning America, and uh, the subject about Madonna and other kind of people in concerts and the like, about cell phones, that subject matters came up. But now this one, they brought up Madonna again, but this time it was more focused on, I think, the Wendy Williams show. She kind of called out somebody in an audience, but she was partially apologetic. She was saying she got a little excited or something, but uh, about cell phones and stuff, in the middle of this time it was in the audience in the middle of a show. Uh, and Things about celebrities. The reason why I made this video too, because there was some funny things, because I was almost wanted to think if it was me doing talks or trying to be funny, like maybe Henry Rollins. I wouldn't want to speak for Henry Rollins and say he would do it like this, but or how he would do it. I'm not going to speak for him, but I'm going to say if that were me, I'd probably, the first thing I would want to do, because I want to bring up a couple bands too. I remember the band the band called ANTHRAX. They had an album that was kind of a live album. I believe it was I'm the Man. And all right, everybody, at the count of three. I'm not telling anybody that is the audience of anything else that I brought up, like Wendy Williams or anything. I'm not telling anybody to swear. But yeah, the band ANTHRAX in the audience. Or if you have any other groups, whether it's a rap group or a rock group. But ANTHRAX is, on a count of three, everybody go. 1, 2, 3, fuck. Say, like it don't have to be a swear word. But anyway, what I would do in a thing like this, say if I was like her and had a show, or if I was like maybe Henry Rollins, or I don't know, Dane Cook, or anybody that's a comedian, or you want to bring up any of your favorite black comedians. I don't want to speak for them, but what I would do, whether it's a thing about swearing or not, if you swear in a comedian thing, you can do this, but it's not cool to do it where you're not allowed to swear. But do something that's not a swear word. If somebody was on the cell phone and in the middle of a show or a concert, or do something humorous, like say ruin a good talk epilogue, like you're talking to your audience in a concert, whether it's a rock star or whether it was Madonna, I would do and call it the cell phone. I would say, all right, audience, everybody, 1, 2, 3, do some kind of, I don't know, jingle, or I thought entered my mind some kind of little funky little jingle, jazz-like thing. And everybody, audience, go like it's, like a voicemail or like the old school answering machine. Make some kind of song or jingle or a jam. Hey, everybody in the audience, go. Everybody, I can't come to the phone right now. Do something, little guitar or everybody make a noise like like the record, like do like maybe something like old Run DMC or something. You can make it a rap or a jam, or if you're a comedian or a rock star, I don't know. I think that would be a first instinct with me. I mean, just by me saying that, it'd be like I'd be stealing somebody's act or plagiarizing somebody. Which is the reason why I brought up all the names I do. Like when I took up a English comp class in college, or even when I did some little multimedia thingies or whatever, or some stuff I'd try to do in college, there was a thing, in college about plagiarizing. So that way, even when I say things right, like I'm saying right now, so much ideas out there, you think ideas are yours, but they're somebody else's. And in a way, that's, you bring something up, it's somebody else's idea. So even saying this, talking to you right now, I gotta, like they taught us in college, rather than look like you're plagiarizing, at least make references. But there was all kind of other correct, procedurally correct things they're telling you in college about making references when you're doing a paper on something or report. But I think if you were out there doing an actual show or talk or any kind of thing, to prevent and it's hard to make anything. It's hard to like, I'm just saying, like, too, I want to go further with this, like, whether you're religious or not. There could be a thing where you used to argue even with your mother that screams, swears, and chain smokes, but yet's a Bible thumper. Will argue this, that sometimes you're against them and say, like, yes, oh, how dare you, no thoughts are yours, you know, they're all God's. Or, but then a secular thing says the same way, a secular communist thing, equality extremists would say the same thing. But there is a thing where still, in one way, is anything really yours? Like you think you came up with a certain joke. I don't know if any of you guys, if you got this far in this video, think that a joke you came up with was yours, and all of a sudden you see on TV or somewhere that somebody already else came up with the joke. So in a weird way, whether you want to be religious or not, or you want to go the other way, in anything I make a separate video on this. I mean, it turned into this subject, you know what I'm saying? I might as well say it while I'm there. That, you know, because I come up with an idea like that, you know, if somebody's on the phone, you can, if you're a professional in a seminar or something where they can throw you out of the room, or wearing a suit, or even in a religion. I originally made this video to come up with the idea, you know what I mean? But I don't know, this seems off the subject, but just because I come up with the idea, I'm not saying at all that it's mine. Other people have probably done it, but I'm just presenting to you that, yeah, you want to do something fun, hey, nobody has to fire anybody in a boardroom or anything. You can embarrass them a little bit. Do something funny, you know, and tell them to please your cell phone, but do something funny. Hey, everybody, at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Or like I said, do something funny if you're a comedian or a singer. Even though the idea doesn't belong to you. I'm all for the idea of, like, that Wendy Williams show, she could have, instead of like that, she was apologetic. Since I see comedy on TV, you know, and different kind of things, that my first instinct would be, hey, everybody, especially on a talk show like yours, I don't care if it's whose talk show it is. Yeah, get everybody to do a little jam, get the audience. I can't come to the phone right now. You know, some kind of crazy, make it fun, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you get what I'm saying, you know?